The desktop computer as we know it is officially dying, and Apple is holding the smoking gun. For the last decade, we've been brainwashed into believing that bigger is better. We were told that if you wanted to play the latest AAA games or edit 8K Hollywood-level footage, you needed a massive, power-hungry tower dominating your desk. But that era is over. There is a storm coming in mid-2026, and it's arriving in a box so small it looks like a toy. But don't let the size fool you. The M5 Mac Mini is not just a computer. It's a warning shot to the entire tech industry. We are talking about a $599 machine that is currently being called the supercomputer killer. Today we're diving into the leaked benchmarks, the revolutionary AI-first silicon, and why this tiny silver square is about to make the $1,000 PC tower a relic of the past. If you're thinking about buying a computer right now, stop. You need to see what's coming. The Neural Accelerator breakthrough. The most significant detail leaked for the M5 is the Neural Accelerator integrated into every single GPU core. The M4 approach used a dedicated 16-core neural engine, NPU, for AI. The M5 approach, the NPU is still there, but now each of the 10 GPU cores contains a tensor processing block, a 4x jump in peak AI compute. This allows the Mac Mini to run large language models, LLMs, like Llama 3 or Apple's own foundational models locally with almost zero time-to-first token lag. It effectively turns a $599 machine into an AI developer workstation. Thermal engineering, the silent challenge. Apple is reportedly sticking with the 5x5-inch ultra-compact design, but the M5 chip runs slightly hotter due to higher clock speeds, peaking at 4.61 GHz. Modular chip design. Leaks suggest Apple is moving toward a more modular internal layout. This allows for better heat dissipation by separating the high-performance CPU blocks from the GPU blocks on the die. Efficiency gains. Because the M5 is built on the N3P process, it achieves 153 GB per second memory bandwidth, up from 120 GB per second. This increased efficiency means the data travels shorter distances on the chip, reducing the heat generated by data bottlenecks. Comprehensive specs breakdown: Base versus Pro, feature M5 Mac Mini entry, M5 Pro Mac Mini, high-end, CPU cores 10-core 4P plus 6E, up to 14-core, 8P plus 6E, GPU cores 10-core W/NeuralXL up to 20-core W/NeuralXL. Base RAM 16 GB unified, 24 GB unified. Connectivity 3x Thunderbolt 43x Thunderbolt 5, 120 gigabits per second. Storage 256 GB/512 GB space 512 GB base display support up to 3 displays, dual 6K, up to 3 displays, triple 6K. Starting price $599, $1,399. Why the Supercomputer Killer label? The Supercomputer Killer title comes from the performance per watt ratio. Rendering. In Blender or Cinema 4D, the M5 is rumored to be 71% faster than the M4 when using hardware-accelerated ray tracing. SSD speed. Rumors point to a new controller that doubles SSD speeds to 7,500 MB/s, matching the fastest Gen 5 NVMe drives found in $3,000 PC towers. The kill factor. It renders the Mac Pro, $6,999, obsolete for 90% of users. Unless you need PCIe expansion cards, an M5 Pro Mac Mini provides more relevant AI and graphics power for a fraction of the cost. The industry context. The Windows crisis. In 2026, Microsoft and its partners Qualcomm/Intel are pushing AI PCs. However, Apple is undercutting them on price. A Windows machine with a dedicated NPU and 16 gigabytes of RAM typically starts at $800 to $1,000. Apple launching at $599 with a superior software-hardware integration, macOS plus Silicon, creates a value vacuum that is pulling users away from the traditional PC market. So here's the bottom line. The industry is moving toward compact efficiency, and frankly, the traditional PC tower is a dinosaur facing extinction. Apple has realized that by holding the line at $599, they can dominate the market and make their own high-end products like the Mac Pro obsolete. The M5 Mac Mini is the perfect combination of size, power, and price. It's the machine that proves you don't need a massive rig to have supercomputer-level performance. But I want to hear from you. Is the 33% jump in gaming performance enough to finally make you switch from Windows? Or is the 16 GB RAM base model still not enough for your workflow? Drop a comment below, I read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, share this video with someone still lugging around a giant PC. And hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. You don't want to miss our upcoming real-world test of the M5 Pro. Thanks for watching, stay ahead of the curve, and I'll see you in the next one.